everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Lisa from Potsiefighter, and I am back today with another DT project for Paperbasics. A quick disclaimer, the products used were sent to me from Paperbasics and they were sent to me for free. I have all the links down below so you can check it out. I'm using this adorable, cute little angel. That is the cutest angel ever. I'm just stamping it on white cardstock with Memento Tuxedo Black ink and this cute little fox as well. The kind of angel is from the Christmas release and the fox is from the fall release that I still have not used. I'm sorry the lighting is a bit weird. I'm using my what's that called, like my craft mat, because I don't know, it's easier for me to have, like, it's just a nice surface to color on. I'm using my touch markers, or my touch 5 markers, and I have the links, the numbers that I have used down below. The black didn't stamp completely, so I'm just using my black pen and I am just tracing the black lines and adding white dots on in the eyes, kind of. And now I needed something to kind of swatch my markers, and that's what I did a lot on my background, as you can see. And I am coloring the little angel's hair in like blonde, so I use different shades of yellow. And actually for me this is not necessarily an angel, it's more like a Christkind. Christkind is very, I think that's only here in like the German speaking countries, so like Austria, Germany and Switzerland. Christkind here in Austria, Santa doesn't bring the presents because we don't have Santa here. We have Christkind, and Christkind is an angel, kind of, and she brings presents on the eve of the 24th, so that's a little different here, and that's what that little cutie is here for me. So I'm just giving the hair a bit of shading. Just I'm trying out more colors, and the wings I am doing also some in shades of yellow, as well as the little shoes there. And now I'm doing her face, and oh god, I love that angel so much. When I saw Petra, the owner of Paperbasics, posted a picture on Facebook, and when I saw that angel I freaked out. It is so adorable. I love it. I'm also coloring the heart, but now I'm using my glitter, gold glitter jelly pen, and I'm coloring the heart and the wings to give it some sparkle. And I'm trimming out the fox. It's not too hard to trim out, it's actually fairly easy, just the feet are a bit tricky, and there that little part is a bit hard to reach, but it's super easy to trim out. I really love that fox. I didn't use it yet because I'm not a fall person. I don't craft fall related items, but when I saw it I knew that I wanted to use it for a winter card, because I just colored it so it looks like a little snow fox. And I'm using my Tombow black marker, but I'm switching now to my touch marker because it is just a lot easier to reach some areas with it. And I'm tracing around so it gives it a more finished look. As you can see, it looks a lot nicer now. I did have to let the angel dry, so while that is drying I'm using, this is a Florence, Vaessen Creative Florence cardstock, and the color is called Broccoli. I did trim it down to 6 by 12, and now I'm scoring it at 6 inches, so I have a 6 by 6 card. This is one of my favorite card sizes because I don't have to do a lot. And this is, oh god, the Christmas, what's it called? A Very Merry Christmas, I think? Or no, wait. Perfect Christmas? I don't know, it's by Echo Parker. We'll have a link down below so you can check it out. I'm just using this red kind of, I just use it as a background paper. I trimmed it down to 5 by 5. No, sorry, to 5.5 by 5.5. And then I trimmed down another white piece of cardstock to 5 by 5. And I'm using my Tim Holtz Distress ink in Broken China and my little sponge or my foam blending tool. And I'm just blending on the color. I wish I could be that fast in real. That would be awesome. I just sponged it on, and now I am using this awesome shiny paper that is from the Vivi Gade paper pack. It's I think 50 sheets or 45 sheets, and it comes with in white shiny and I think like a brown beige color and also black, I think. I did use the one of my like wavy border dies, and now I trimmed it down so you have kind of some snowbanks, and now I'm using this rest that I trimmed down and die cut it again so I have a second snowbank. And yeah, it looks really adorable, so that's why I plan on placing my little fox, or my little snow fox actually. I'm adhering this with just some roller tape because I want to kind of put the fox in between the two snowbanks, like half of his little paws, like the little butt is in the back. I wanted to put it like that, but because the angel is looking in the other way, or the Christkind, how I want to call it, I had to put him on the right hand side, but that's okay. So now I'm trimming out the little angel as well. I just love it. The hair was a bit tricky to cut out, so it took a little bit longer, but I love how it looks. It is super adorable. And I really like the golden wings and the little heart. It just gives it a little bit of extra cuteness, because I didn't have gold wing of Stella at that point, but I did order, when I made this, I did order some online because I really felt like I needed it. And I'm using my black marker again to add. You can see the difference here. I'm showing, can you see? It's a bit fast, but if you pause you can see it better. I just wanted to show you the difference because it really does make a big difference. It just gives it that extra finished look. I love it. So that's how I plan on placing my little critters, or my little foxes. Goes here, just hidden behind or hidden in one of the snowbanks. And what am I? Oh, this is multimedia matte adhesive, and the nozzle was clogged, so I had to use my little pick. I just adhered the ears because they were hanging over a bit over the snowbank. And I am going to pop up my my angel. Oh, first a sentiment. Merry Christmas. I do not know where that sentiment is from, or the stamp set. And I'm using 3D foam adhesives to pop up my little angel. Adhere it there. I should have adhered it first because now it has dimension, but that's okay. I adhere my red piece on my green card front, and now I'm using the Handmade stamp that is also from Paperbasics. Didn't stamp perfectly, so I just had to restamp it. And now I'm adhering, trimming off the excess first because it was a tad bigger. I love the shine on the card. It's a very long video actually because I did do quite a few things on the inside. As you can see, I have a few stamps picked out because I wasn't sure. This is a card for a friend of mine, and I wanted to put some kind of funny saying on the inside, and I wasn't sure what to do. So this is distressed in candied apple, and I'm using my sponge tool, my blending tool again, and I just distressed the edges a bit with that candied apple distress ink. You can see it better in a second. There you go. I just wanted to bring in more red from the front just to make it look more cohesive, and I did trimmed out that white piece of cardstock to 5.5 by 5.5 to have a bit of a border, and I'm using this stamp also from Paperbasics, and it says a Plätzchen a day keeps the Weihnachtsstress away. I explained that in one of my hauls. It is very common here. It's called Denglish, so it's a mix between German and English, and this is one of those examples. You just say Plätzchen means cookie, by the way, and Weihnachtsstress means Christmas stress, like the stress you have because of Christmas. I just thought it was too funny. So a cookie a day keeps the stress away. I thought it was perfect, and I did smudge a bit of ink. So I used my Tombow sand eraser. I used Lucky Clover ink, and now I also adhered 2 star gems. I'm doing so much, people. Okay, so I adhered 2 star gems from the Docrafts Create Christmas collection, and I'm using this amazing stamp. I love it. It is also from Paperbasics, but I didn't want the la 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 because I already had that saying up there, so I just masked it off and just stamped the beard, and now I'm using foam tape to adhere the front of my card to my card base. I really love how this card turned out. I used a lot of goodies. I really did use quite a few things, and I love how it turned out because I love it. So I placed that in the center of my card, and that is it. I did make a envelope later on. I forgot to do that. I just used vanilla American Crafts cardstock and made a card for like an envelope for my card, and that was it from me for you today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!